Are you considering moving from a bigger house to a smaller place? I'm going to tell you what it takes to downsize right now. Hello, this is Sushma Khinvasara with Century 21 Green Realty in the Greater Toronto area. Why would you consider downsizing? I'm sure you have your own reasons, but before you make the move, a lot of work needs to go into downsizing, including the tedious process of deciding which of your items to keep and which ones to give away. It is not easy to dispose of things that you collected over all these years. The process can be painful, but it can also be liberating. Many people actually say that after moving into a smaller house, they become happier. Why? When a smaller home means less space, of course, I understand that you'd be anxious about the idea of downsizing when you're used to the big space. So let me explain why downsizing might be better for some people. First, downsizing to a smaller place means less work. Since you'll be living in a smaller space, you'll be having less to work on. Those 2 to 3 hours you used to mow lawn can be reduced into 30 minutes to 1 hour. So basically, it gives you time to work on other things that matter instead of doing cleaning and all the stuff maintaining the house. Secondly, you'll spend less on your mortgage payment. You're likely to have more money left in your bank account every month to allocate from other needs or desires. So you'll have increased cash flow, or perhaps you could pay cash for a smaller home from the proceeds of your existing house. Third, downsizing means letting go of unnecessary things. This means you have to let go some things and keep only the items that are important to you and you're going to need it in the future. These are some of the factors to consider when deciding what to keep and what to let go. Fourth, save energy when downsizing to a smaller home. From heating and cooling costs to water savings in your bathroom and kitchen, it costs a lot to run a larger home. With smaller homes, you will enjoy a lower energy bill. Fifth, smaller homes will help you keep on a budget and shopping sprees will be curbed because there isn't much room to store new additions. If you're trying to save money and keeping your credit from going into red, consider downsizing your home. Your future will thank you for it. Lastly, traveling can often be a burden when you have a large home. But if you decide to downsize, traveling can be less of a hassle when you need to leave your home for extended amount of time, especially if you're downsizing to an apartment or a condominium unit from a stand-alone house. But before you buy your new house or condo unit, be sure that you and your partner are in it together. Discard the big items and take the small things with you. Keep any item you currently use or use seasonally. Also, keep items with sentimental value or a practical purpose, even if you don't use them regularly. I know how tempting it is to hang on to items you once loved but no longer use or items you think you might use someday. But the truth is, if you haven't used a particular item in the last year, you're unlikely to use it in the next year. So be realistic and ask yourself what you use and what you need, both now and in the future. Find a new home for your special items. How you do it is a personal decision. But if the item holds meaning to you, try to keep it in the family or with friends who understand the meaning behind the item. Not too long ago, my client Natalie was considering a move from her semi-detached house. When she and I sat down with her to discuss, she told me that her husband had passed away a few years ago and she was finding it difficult to maintain the house and also make monthly mortgage payments. She preferred not having a mortgage loan at all if that was possible. We found her a condo which was much closer to her work. The sale proceeds from the house fully paid for the purchase price of the new home. Her monthly costs are way down and she was happy to be mortgage free. We all have our reasons in downsizing, and whatever that is, I hope it works for you. Downsizing may look practical, but it may not work for everyone. But if it works for you, share with me what prompted you to move and how it is going. I hope you liked this discussion. Please let me know if you did by giving me a thumbs up and leaving comments. Also, please share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.